One word that sent a sudden silence. The fans' eyes widened, and the internet exploded. That's what happened when Songyun accidentally uttered something no one expected, a meaningful nickname directly directed at Kai. And from that moment on, nothing could go back to the way it was. A few days earlier, the two had already captured attention while performing at the same concert. Their interaction on stage felt different, not just professional, but something warmer, more personal. Fans began to speculate, but there was no solid proof. Until finally, the interview moment happened. During the interview, Songyun appeared relaxed, answering questions with her signature smile. The atmosphere was light, even a little joking. However, in the midst of the naturally flowing conversation, she suddenly uttered a word that stunned everyone. She called Kai darling. No one was prepared for it. Perhaps even Songyun herself didn't realize what had just come out of her mouth. In that instant, her expression changed. Her smile froze, her eyes widened slightly, and she looked like she had just realized a major mistake. That spontaneous reaction proved to be the most honest evidence that couldn't be hidden. What started out as a casual interview quickly turned into a hot topic of conversation. The video clip spread quickly across various platforms, and within a short time, fans from around the world began dissecting every second of it. In fan groups, the atmosphere immediately erupted. Many couldn't believe what they were hearing, while others felt this was the confirmation they'd been waiting for. The word love wasn't just a slip of the tongue for many fans. It reflected their true feelings. What made this moment even more captivating was Songyun's reaction afterward. She looked embarrassed, even a little panicked. Her awkward laugh, her attempts to change the subject, and her blushing expression, all of it felt so natural and difficult to fake. Fans found this side of her incredibly adorable. Many said the moment displayed an emotional honesty rarely seen in front of the camera. It wasn't staged, it wasn't planned. It was purely spontaneous. Meanwhile, Kai also didn't escape the spotlight. Even though he wasn't in the interview, his name was constantly mentioned. Many recalled their interactions at previous concerts, trying to connect every gesture, every look, and every smile. Some fans even began collecting old clips, searching for patterns they might have overlooked. And the more they analyzed, the stronger their conviction that their relationship was more than just colleagues. However, amidst all this speculation, others chose to enjoy the moment as something sweet and entertaining. Not everything needs to be explained, not everything needs to be confirmed. Sometimes, it's the mystery that makes things more interesting. What's clear is that this incident has given fans a new perspective. From initially just following their work, many now feel emotionally connected. It's as if they've become part of the unfolding story. This innocent moment also shows the human side of public figures. Behind all the cameras and expectations, there's still human beings capable of making small mistakes, and that's precisely where their authenticity shines through. Interestingly, rather than quelling the rumors, this incident has only intensified talk about the possibility of them performing together again in the future. Fans began to hope for a new project, whether it be a drama, a movie, or even a more intense stage performance. That hope continued to grow, fueled by small moments that felt significant. One word, one expression, one reaction. All pieces of a puzzle that fans were trying to piece together. And amidst all this, Songyun once again became the center of attention. Not only for what she said, but also for how she reacted afterward. Her honesty of emotion made many people love her even more. Similarly, Kai, although not present in person at the event, remained a crucial part of this viral story. His name was constantly mentioned, his face constantly appearing in various video edits made by fans. In the end, was this truly a sign of a special connection, or just a spontaneous moment blown out of proportion? No one knows for sure. But one thing is clear, this moment has left a profound impression. And perhaps that's precisely where its appeal lies. When things feel uncertain, when emotions are so palpable, and when a simple word can shake a fan's entire world. Now, all eyes are on their next move. Will there be a clarification? Or will they let it all remain a beautiful mystery? One thing's for sure, fans will continue to wait, replaying the moment, second by second, trying to relive the same shock as the first time they heard it. Over time, the moment has not only gone viral for a moment, but has also lived on in various forms of creative fan-created content. From edited videos filled with romantic music to compilations of Songyun's hilarious reactions, everything seems to extend the event's life. Every little detail is brought back to life, slowed down, and analyzed with rapt attention. Some fans have even begun to pay attention to Songyun's body language before and after the incident. The way she sat, the direction of her gaze, and even the tone of her voice. Everything was considered meaningful. Things that previously seemed ordinary now became important clues. On the other hand, some tried to view the incident from a more realistic perspective. They argued that such a slip-up could happen to anyone, especially in a casual, less formal interview setting. Still, the context and the names mentioned made it difficult to dismiss. Interestingly, the more people tried to quell the speculation, the more curiosity grew. It was as if this mystery had a certain allure that kept people coming back to talk about it. Many fans also began to develop unique theories. Some believed their relationship had been going on for quite some time, just being carefully guarded from the public eye. Others argued that this was the beginning of something new, a relationship that was slowly coming to light. Amidst these theories, Songyun's hilarious moment when she realized her mistake remained a favorite. Her spontaneous facial expression, her quick reaction to cover it up, and her awkward laugh all felt incredibly relatable and brought smiles to many. This also further strengthened Songyun's public image. She was seen not only as a talented actress, but also as an honest and genuine person. This side of her only made her even more beloved by fans. Meanwhile, talk of their possible reunion grew stronger. Many hoped that this wasn't the end, but rather the beginning of more interactions for the public to witness. And ultimately, despite all the speculation and theories, that simple moment managed to create something extraordinary, a story that lives on, evolves, and connects people, all from a single, unintentional word.